How many songs are there in the world? While we can't answer that question, we can tell how many tracks are available on Spotify. Until now, Spotify contains over 80 million tracks and more than 3.2 million podcasts. Hi, welcome to Ad Brief. Are you as curious about Spotify's success as we are? Well, you're in luck. Today, we're going to reveal everything about the most successful marketing campaigns and strategies of Spotify. Let's get started. Spotify is a Swedish audio streaming company and music service provider founded in 2006. It went public on the New York Stock Exchange in 2018 and now is valued at over $20 billion. Since its birth, Spotify has seen a meteoric rise to becoming the world's top music streaming service. With an estimated 422 million active monthly users, including 180 million subscribers as of Q1 2022, across 183 markets, mostly thanks to its innovative marketing strategy. Originally, the founders, Daniel Ek and Martin Lorentzen, created Spotify as a way of combating the music piracy along with compensating artists. But that's not the only problem it solves. You must have heard people say, there's a song for every mood. But the truth is, it is impossible to have access to such a large library of songs. That too, at super speed. But Spotify figured out the way to perfectly solve this problem. Now, Spotify is one of the world's best music streaming services. But what could be the reason behind its fame? For that, we'll have to take a deep dive into Spotify's marketing strategy. Let's begin. Using a freemium model, music for everyone. Spotify has a free model as well as a paid subscription model. If you opt for the paid subscription model, you can not only listen to songs while offline, but also you have an ad-free listening experience. If you opt for the free model, you have to deal with ads between the songs, which is part of Spotify's overall revenue. Now pay close attention. This is an integral part of Spotify's marketing strategy. The users can of course listen to music without paying any subscription fees, which deals with the original problem of music piracy that the founders set out to combat. By having a free model of their service, Spotify not only increases its total user base, but also generates massive word-of-mouth referrals, which is basically free marketing done by the users. Isn't that ingenious? You'd be surprised how many users opt for the free version. They not only generate revenue by listening to ads, but also have been known to be more likely to tell their friends about the service. Just when you thought there was no possible way this could get better, guess what? It does. Research has shown the freemium model to have a 25% higher conversion rate than a free trial model. I mean, let's be honest, who wants their music listening experience disrupted by ads? Since Spotify has a limited availability within the free version, users are more likely to be tempted to get the paid model, which promises higher quality music, no ads, offline playlists, and more. All these for a small monthly fee, with family and housemate-friendly subscription plans. First 3 months are usually free, and if you continue the service, you will still get some sort of discount, making it a no-brainer. That's some ingenious marketing strategy on Spotify's behalf. Utilizing user data, algorithmic playlists. You probably already know that all apps use your data to curate an optimum user experience. Spotify, of course, is no different, but it's how they use this data that makes them unique. Spotify uses big data to create specific playlists for its users that are curated by keeping track of their previous listening habits. In this way, Spotify uses special algorithms to know exactly what song to play next, ultimately keeping you hooked and coming back for more. In this way, they use an indirect marketing strategy to create a better customer experience and ensure their users stay long-term. The best example is the Spotify Unwrapped feature. If you use Spotify or you know someone who uses Spotify, you probably know about the craze that's been going on every December around Spotify Unwrapped, or the online Grammys, as fans like to joke about it. This shareable data snapshot is what has led Spotify into the previously undiscovered niche of music, tech, and culture. Some people have even gone so far as to call this feature a stroke of genius. To put it into perspective, in 2020, Spotify Wrapped was shared over 60 million times by 90 million users. There are two main components to this feature's success. Firstly, it is personalized. Personalized marketing increases brand loyalty, and Spotify Wrapped is the perfect example of personalized marketing. Secondly, it can be shared with almost any social media platform. This may not seem like a big deal, but it is. You see, music is a connecting factor for many consumers and a big part of our lives. The practice of looking back on our music habits and sharing them with others is free marketing for Spotify and continues to solidify our desire to use it. And lastly, it is timely. Spotify Wrapped is released at the end of each year, and as you go through your Spotify Wrapped each year, subconsciously you decide to continue to let Spotify be a part of your life for next year as well. Another example is Spotify's Discover Weekly feature, which provides users with a personalized feature every week. Thanks to the data from their 350 million plus users, Spotify can accurately predict which songs each user will like. We can't lie, Discover Weekly is a pretty great feature and sure to be loved by every music enthusiast, along with being a key component of their marketing strategy. Remember how we told you there are over 80 million tracks on Spotify? Well, guess what? Around 25% of those tracks have never been played. Back in 2013, Spotify began facing stiff competition from Apple and Amazon. It was around this time that they released their first emotional advertising campaign. The ads focused on the emotional impact of music and contained different video ads depicting people listening to music with a narration that described what people feel when listening to their favorite music. Another example is Spotify's #ThatSongWhen campaign, which encouraged people to share memories and emotions attached to specific songs. Since then, emotional marketing has been a very important point of the marketing strategy of Spotify. Specifically, looking at numbers alone, we know that emotional ads are nearly twice as likely to succeed, and according to Forbes magazine, cause a 23% increase in sales. Clearly, it's success rate evident. This is without considering the fact that emotional marketing influences people to make a decision by making the advertisements seem more personal, emotional, and shareable. The unique sort of engagement Spotify users have with the platform also leads to better emotional engagement with the ads, as well as increased intent to buy. Data released by Spotify shows that Spotify boosts emotional engagement with ads better than competitors, plus 15% audio, plus 14% video. According to Spotify's statistics, monthly active users from 2017 have spent an average of 25 hours a month streaming music, with the number increasing year by year. In today's world, having a good social media presence is imperative. It not only creates brand awareness, but also helps the users stay invested, along with consistent visibility. Spotify's social media is incredibly well designed so that every music lover appreciates it. They provide regular updates about new launch dates and album drops, which creates constant buzz around the upcoming music and gets people excited to use it. Although Spotify has many social media handles, they boast consistent branding over all the handles. The platform uses various campaigns as part of its marketing strategy, most constantly hashtag campaigns. An example is the 2018 goals hashtag they used in 2017, since hashtag goals were trending that year. Spotify used the hashtag to send out a hopeful message for 2018, while also capitalizing on the tag to gain popularity. Spotify collaborates with a large number of different publishers and music labels to help increase its digital reach. Interestingly, Spotify also partners with companies other than music labels, such as Roblox, Starbucks, Vodafone, Uber, and Xbox. This increases credibility and brand awareness. When it comes to music labels, Spotify ensures a strong partnership, which allows publishers and the labels themselves to digitally promote their songs whilst also helping Spotify gain further general awareness. You might have heard about Joe Rogan shifting to Spotify from YouTube. He claimed the video version of his podcast will be available on Spotify instead of just the audio version. This is another ingenious step by Spotify. By enabling its platform to share videos, Spotify is gunning to compete with YouTube. This is also a great marketing strategy for Spotify, as Rogan will be bringing his millions of listeners along with his podcast to Spotify. Keeping in mind the whopping $100 million deal Rogan got, it's not far-fetched to imagine that other podcasters might be looking to make the shift to Spotify as well, also bringing their millions of listeners aboard as Spotify users. Another example is Alex Cooper's of YouTube's podcast Call Her Daddy, who made news when she cinched a $60 million deal with Spotify and brought along her listeners to Spotify, a deal that proved successful for both parties, as seen by the fact that during 2020 Wrapped, the podcast proved to be the 5th most popular podcast streamed globally on Spotify. And according to data released in 2021, the show was also the 2nd most popular female-created podcast globally on Spotify. Now, is there a specific secret to the marketing strategy of Spotify? In our opinion, the secret is the lengths to which Spotify goes to tailor user experience. The experience is extremely personalized, and the marketing strategy differs in each market. This creates brand loyalty and causes users to generate word of mouth and provide amazing user engagement. In conclusion, there's no magic trick to making the marketing strategy successful, but instead there's a combination of very smart, timely features. And with this, we wrap up, get it, our exploration. So did we miss any important strategies that Spotify uses? Tell us in the comments. If you like our work and want to see more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.